Hey there, Gemini. This is Joy with Joy of the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you. Friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you're new to this channel, click that subscribe button down below. It is free as always. And if you would like to be notified anytime I post new videos, ring that little bell out beside it and they will let you know. Also, because of the algorithm at YouTube, in order for something to get shown out there, like these energy sessions that aren't timed or dated or have, flashy titles, things like that, working in my favor, it gets circulated by friends like you. When you click that like button, when you leave a comment down below, when you share it with somebody, even share it with yourself, add it to a playlist, any action like that that is taken on the video is what allows it to be shared with people who've never seen it before. So I'd appreciate if you help me out with that. Okay, friend? What is showing up? Hot new subscriber right now, Richard Scottish something. Hello to your friend. Anyways, also here at this channel, we believe we are the whole zodiac. So you can tune in to any of the readings. They are timeless reads and they are energy sessions. I also provide extra energy sessions on Mondays and Fridays. They're not specific to those days. That's just when you can count that they will show up. I do my best to always get them out there to you. Now, Gemini. There is a message talking about you need to see it through to the end. And I was like, oh, okay. I was cleaning up decks, getting certain decks off of here because you're like, I don't want those. I want this. I want this. And it was telling me that the reason why is at the end is your pot of gold. And your pot of gold is love. Oh, that's funny. Y'all, if you knew it happens on this side, I have a friend who's like, Joy, let us into your world. You need to show them everything going on. And I'm like, eventually I will. Eventually I will. But right now I'm still trying to finagle and understand any of this. I didn't record videos. I didn't even have selfies in my phone. This is all new to me. But look, they had me adjust and I'm like, that picture never shows in the video. Why is that showing? Why is that all up there? You can't even see the paints that I have. That's my art center just beyond the corner there. But my stand just kept going and melting down and doing all this strange stuff. They're wanting you to know, look at all the facets of love. It's the full chamber of love. It is the Nine of Cups. It is everything. It is that wish fulfillment. It is the satisfaction in oneself. It is the blossoming of your heart, the blossoming of your abundance. And Big Papa, okay. So here, Big Papa, Big Daddy Saturn, the Time Master, is coming in this week because he's coming in to speak, but he doesn't want to use words yet. He's wanting to speak with his inference, with his presence. And what I've witnessed as I've been going through the signs, like he's had me switch to totally begin with Capricorn, because we're initiating the party and the celebration. He's come in with a divine finger to like point out this minuscule little tiny nub of a thing, a snag that we wouldn't even perceive as being the debacle, the undoing of it all. Like if you've ever knitted or crocheted, man or woman, I mean, whoever's here, you tie off the very end. But when you untie that one knot and you start to pull, you undo the entire work. As long as you keep pulling and you keep working, it's all connected. And so that's what he's trying to let us know here, is it is all connected. So let's take a dive in with that. First, we want to get a color card. What are you talking about? A color card. A color card. Well, this is the oracle you have picked. Magical, mystical moments. So let's consider that our color card. Let's get a color card here. Time Master, Big Papa. Of what the wisdom, the awareness. And for you, Gemini, I mean, you are that message sitting on a gold mine. You're sitting on a gold mine, not a landmine, a gold mine, friend. Okay? And that's it, is not acknowledging that and moving forward on it. Oh, sunny day. Oh, the perfect 40. Like the divine cube. Like the high exaltation. I see a little more. One more. Body, mind. Where's the soul? Gemini soul. Okay, I heard it talk. So in your body, there are many beneficials here. There's a lot going on, but it's undercover benefics. They haven't arisen yet. into your field of view, because like you are there, you're ready, you seem to be ready, you're dressed to be ready. You've got your umbrella to keep from getting scalded in the sun, to be able to see it out through the noonday, through the dry time, through the challenge, through the heat. But you haven't seen what's underneath. It was like when you got upon this is when it opened, and underneath are the benefics. Two of them. Okay, Big Papa, what are the two benefics? What are we wanting to go to here? Let's get a tattoo. Speaking of, my son, who's a Gemini, gave me this for my birthday. All right. Thank you for being here, son. Let's see. My son and sunny day. These two benefics, Big Papa. I want you to be more specific than that. Here's one. 9 of coins. Bringing it to completion. Coming around the mountain. You're coming around the mountain. You're seeing this through. You are. It is definitely not that one. It's this one. You're seeing it through. What is that? 6 of coins. Y'all, that's funny. The one that it isn't was the 6 of coins, because you're not there. You're moving on forward into the 7. You're the 8. Hard work. You've been hard at work. You've been so hard at work that you haven't even seen what life has afforded you. Okay. Well, that makes it clear you're not seeing yourself. These benefics are you. They're having to do with your chart. They're having to do with some of your alignment. Maybe they're part of your personality, facets of it that you keep suppressed and diminished. And maybe you did not even know that they were fantastic, because they might get jabbed or ridiculed when you were growing up by some in your immediate surroundings. That could be classmates. That could be friends. That could be family. That could be teachers, that could be whatever. And it might have even not been totally negative comments, but the fact of like, just even a commentator, somebody coming along and making comments, and you're like, it sensitized you. And you put them down there for safekeeping. But if they're your 7 of coins and your 9 of coins and you're the 8 of coins, that's a lot to bear. That's a lot to bear on your own. And yeah, Time Master, he's definitely talking here about this. Okay, Big Papa, what do you want us to see? What is that globe? Some Mercury. For one, the ability of being an effective communicator. You have ideas and you know how to translate them well, but the thing is you sit on them. Like time and life and this rhythm and this flow, there's this stream of information. Whether it's bullet points of how to, like create a recipe, whether it's how to cook a certain recipe, whether it's a poem, or whether it's lyrics to a song, or maybe even short stories or whatever else. They're there flowing. The streams are flowing through, but you're not picking up the call. You're not taking the call. You're not even aware anymore. You've become numb. You've become inundated with foreign entities. That's not energy, y'all. That's entities. So what about, what do we do? What does Gemini do about these foreign entities? Things to cleanse out of your soul. And some of these can be the music that you listen to. I see them. Some of it could be people that you idolize, or maybe it's things that you idolize. Like you're like, I don't feel like I'm in top form unless I have my lucky rabbit's foot. It's that type of thing. Or like, I always feel my best when I wear this brand. That's great. But you've kind of like, they're saying not hinge yourself in. It's like you wrapped yourself in tape all the way around. You talk about a restrictive fit. You've restricted yourself. You have restricted yourself. And he's like going, and that's coming from Saturn, y'all. That is coming from Big Papa here. And he gets such a bad rap for thinking he's restricted, but he is like, you took it to the nth degree. Oh, the nth. The 9th degree. You took it into its fullness, but you haven't been ready to wrap it up. You wrapped yourself up. Something in you is afraid to have this success, to have this notoriety, to have this well-being. Well-being. Because in your mind, it's synonymous with those, whether it was stabs and jabs, or whether it was just nitpicking, or whether it was comments. It was the type of thing of having that limelight, having that attention. Limelight doesn't have to be, 500,000 viewers, that type of thing. Limelight could be in your immediate community. Limelight can be strangers gawking and staring. Limelight could be feeling that attention on you wherever you go, and you're not quite sure why you don't understand it. And it's because you're not able to see yourself. You the whole layer cake, baby. You're the wedding cake. You're the double stack, triple stack upon the quadruple stack, the quadratus. I don't even know, whatever. You're like the whole Pleiades, okay? But here's what came in. It's moving on up, progress and increase, swift, absolute assurance. This is what you're restraining and holding back. They're extremely progressive. You're extremely progressive. You're rapid. You're quick of thought, quick of mind. I mean, that's what you're showing me here is the reason we don't need the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is you rapidly assimilate. Because even as I was shuffling, you were like, don't need that because you'd already assimilated the 6. That's how quick you work with Time Master, and he's here to help you benefit from it. You're fast of mind, but you're also fast in action. Do you know that? You're a proactive person, but you've been sitting on this gold mine, trying to make it a landmine, trying to hold off on yourself for a sunny day, right? Waiting for that rainy day. Oh, it's another good day. I'm going to just wait until it rains. Instead of realizing a little bit of effort, a little bit of receiving of oneself, a little bit of investment. Oh, that's funny. They're reiterating themselves. A little bit of investment, that tiny bit, just levels you up. It's like bing, 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 bing. I don't know if you ever played Mario, but when you go on the coin world and you just, it takes you 10 seconds to go through there. But number one, the fun, pleasure, and enjoyment of just that fun little secret going on there. But it's being able to bring that out with you up to the surface, okay? And that's the thing is it makes life glow up all around you and it makes you strong. It affirms your personage. This has to do with your body. Remember, it gives you strength. It gives you strength of character. It gives you strength of frame, but it also gives you strength like in nutrition because eventually this is going to be a stream of income. How many streams you'll end up having in your life, I don't know, but this is a solid stream here, friend. Having to do with what comes out of you with a pen, with a quilt, with writing, with that communication device, okay? And over here, the swift absolute assurance is coming in underneath the 9 of coins. So lightning is really when there's space made, when there's this force that occurs, space is made, and that space needs to be filled, and it draws the electric charge from the earth, and the lightning actually travels up. So this is from you, from bottom up, being able to awaken yourself, to quicken yourself, to enliven yourself, and allow the space in the room to be made for yourself. Oh, so Gemini. Did we just touch it, baby? Are we stirring your pot of gold? I hope I'm stirring you up. This isn't me. This is you. I'm just the microphone. Stir yourself up, friend. Stir it up. Stir it up. This is like fizzy lifting drinks. Pop the top on you. Take a sip and be refreshed. Don't just keep saving it for a special occasion or giving it to others or sharing it with others. We're turning a tide now. Okay, and in Vedic astrology, there's a 13th sign that's only like 2 weeks long. It's brief, right? So there's this brief period of time where we're turning the tides where we need to be able to abound in ourselves. Because if not, we're having these spiritual exchanges, these energetic exchanges, and we can call it into the projection, but it throws off our sun and our moon alignment, and therefore it distorts our eye of God. It distorts our North Star, and it's like needing glasses. Do you get what I'm saying? So then you need assistance, then you can't see, then you can only perceive, and then it just starts a whole conundrum. So anyways, the point is it throws you off. It throws you off. But you need to abound here. It's necessary. It's necessary for your health. And when you do and you feed and you nourish yourself, when you buy yourself a massage, right? And then as you begin to succeed and flourish and nourish in life, then you might be able to give away free massage tickets to other people that you have purchased. But right now, you're needing to facilitate that return into yourself. Saturn is saying, let me feed into you for a minute. Let me take your resources, your connections, your opportunities. They are for you right now. He's saying that is the clarity. That is the space that's needing to be made. Here's this clarity. This clarity. I love you. I love you. That's why I take this time with you guys. For those who truly tune in to listen through, these are complete reads as they are right now when I'm able. And that's what is coming through here is do this for yourself. It is like the calipers. It's the little things even. It's being able to, bless yourself a little bit. Buy yourself that little box of chocolates, that bonbon that you like, that one special. It might be $5. But if it brings you like $100 worth of pleasure, put that in your mouth and stop everything that you're doing. Shut it all down. Quiet the space all around you and enjoy every drop. Enjoy every speck. If you like quiet time and you like noise deprivation, take that 20 minutes. Put on that sleep mask. Put on your vibration sounds, whatever those things are, maybe the birds chirping or even the silence, and bathe in that, bask in that, amplify these little bits and pieces that you're giving unto yourself. And then you're going to watch the whole, you'll only see each flower, but before you know it, you'll see the whole bush. You'll see the whole bush. Okay, so this is going to join us with something going on in the center. So this is your mind. Number 17 is sunshine. Your energy needing to return to yourself. So now we can see that now that you've tended to your mind, there's more going on beneath the surface. You're kind of stuck right here. You're kind of stuck in the middle. You're stuck in the middle of your mind. Oh, playing the middle road. Because again, it'll keep you from being noticed, right? It'll keep you from being in the limelight. You're like, well, when I glow up like that, what are people gonna think? They're going to think I'm such a much. They're going to think all that. But, you know, you have certain things that you like, and you have moments that you do like to come forward, but then you want to cloak it up the other 90% of the time. But that damages you. That actually draws negative attention, because what they're teaching me in this channel is when we stay in our full radiance, if this is fully behind you, they almost can't even see you. It swallows you up. So it is a defense of sorts. It is a form of protection, but it also provides for you. It prospers you. And in your overflow, that goes out into the world around you. So no longer is this of needing to come into your energy and out of your energy. It's the people just see the abundance, and it awakens their spirit as well to be prosperous like that. Beyond your voice, beyond the throat chakra speaking that way, it's coming from the energy, heaven on earth that you afford by living in your full radiance. By living in your full radiance, I want to turn it upside down for a minute so that we can work. Oh, looky. It brings you home. Talk about a comfortable home. Heaven on earth, that is for sure. It affords you all the stars. But with that, you have to be a star. The sun is a star. Shine in your radiance. Shine in your radiance and your bold confidence. We're going to get a cosmic on this. Cosmic Tarot on the shining in your full radiance. Time Master. Let's speak to Gemini here. Some of you, it's really starting to like kind of weigh heavy because you're trying to solve this, figure it out. But there's some of your creativity. That's when it's going to figure. That's when it's going to. He'll do it for you. It's not going to take that decision on your part. The only decision it takes is to afford yourself this little space, this opportunity for yourself. That's all it takes. The conscious effort is not going to be required. It's through the creative effort. It's through the creative expression that, remember, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, creative expression is worth 1,000,000 volts. Okay, it is a ka-ching. It is a shabang. It is a shebang bang, a zowie, a wowie, a blam, a pow, a kapow, all that. But here's something that's hiding down here. It's the Four of Cups. You've been holding your breath on a long time. This Four of Cups is so different because if you look closely, you can see the look on his face. There's a little bit of satisfaction in oneself, of knowing one's power, but not acknowledging it. Wanting more of the Jupiter, more of the expansion, being able to see more and grow more and be ready enough, be perfect enough, be good enough, you know, have it well crafted enough to bring it forward. I don't know if any of you like Charlie Brown, but if you go back and you look at Charles Schultz's first drawings, they are so different. When you watch a pilot of even something like Seinfeld or Friends, even with somebody who's like adores that show or The Office or whatever it is, you watch the first 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes, you can see that the characters themselves, the humans, the people that play the characters, aren't intimate with one another yet. They haven't formed that full connection. They have some rapport, but they haven't formed the connection yet. And it's not fully there. So it is a little different. But it's as you begin to work it, that it levels you up, that it rings your bell, that it bing, 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 bing. And then before you know it, that is the lottery. That is the pot of gold. And you begin to see your worth, your value. You begin to understand and get a snapshot, a picture, a rolling image, actually, a video, a mindset of what others have been seeing all along. What they've been seeing all along. Okay? They've been seeing you're versatile, you're creative, you're passionate, you're so well able. You're so well able. All we need is your willingness. Okay, friend? So let's see. Why is Queen Beyond over here? Girl, what's going on? Okay, so Prince of Swords goes on over there. And we'll get to that in a minute. Pardon me while I make a little room for myself. All right, so we're starting out under that 7 of coins. We're starting out to the left of Miss Sunshine, the returning of your energy, of your power, of synergizing yourself. And you're saying C-E-N-T-E-R, synergizing yourself, putting your orb, your light, in the center. No wonder you move that over there. Sneaky. Okay, sneaky. Dang it. All right. So down here we have the Prince of Swords, the divine illumination. The full knowing. You know yourself. Why do you hide? That's the thing. You know what you need to know, and that's it. That's the place to start. You know what brings you life. You know what gets your mind going. It's not even just, okay, so like music artists or even, let's say a painter or whatever. Like Picasso, when you see how he started out. It took him for a while growing bored and realizing that, yeah, I can do this like everybody else can do, but there's something inside of me I need to say. I need to express myself. I need to come forward and be the whole bush, not just cut a little stem and put it in a vase. I want to be the garden of roses. I want to be the delightful place. Oh, yeah, he's smiling now. I got that little bit smirk going on. This is like you coming into your truth, okay? This is you coming into it. What you need to know, friend, is truth has a reward. And that moves you on up. Then you're like, okay, swing that going on up. And it feeds you. It nourishes you. It keeps you healthy. Because that's the thing for you. It's important to nurture your health. If not, your mind gets frazzled. It's like it sparks coming on off. And it diminishes. It puts a charge around your heart, okay? This field around your heart, which can make you seem... Not to people, to energy, cynical. And cynical, when energies, when opportunities try and come near and they see that, they can just kind of spin around like one of those traffic loops and just ease on out the other side and be redirected to, oh, okay, well, we'll just go on over here to so-and-so. It's like you're saying, not right now. Not right now, not right now. And that's what we need to clean up is that cynicism going on here. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do it. We're going to pick it with room. Okay, you're wanting a pip. So we're going to clean up the cynicism for you here, Gemini. Hawkeye. Gotta say it. Hawkeye. And some of you, I'm telling you, I'm going to just bust it now. Some of you smoking weed that don't need to be smoking weed. I don't know who you are. And it does not matter to me because I can see you through there, my spirit, my soul. But these eyes, that's up to you what you think I'm seeing. But it's saying it's not good for you. Somehow it's distorting your dreams. But they're saying belaying, not belie. It's delaying your development. It is slowing your energy. It is off-putting of your dreams. It's not suited to you. That's all I got to say. It's not suited to you, especially those of you who have Aquarium placements. And there's some of you with Scorpio and Sag placements as well. If that's your rising, take note. Take note. You might not even see it as an issue, and it's not. I mean, I'm not talking about a moral issue here. This is something that, like, if you own a car or you've ever driven a car, gas tanks don't like water. Okay? It's like that. Spoils the engine. Spoils the engine. Is there anything else we need to know about this? How are you all just like, brr? I think that's what you have to say with yourself. So let's look at this 5 of Pips first. So I'm going to tell you, you're too beautiful for that. If this is your divine self talking to you, you need to know you're amazing. The high that you desire is you. There ain't no high like the Most High. The high you desire is you. This thing of synergizing, of getting this here into your center, for some of you, that's yoga. And taking up yoga. For some of you, it's only particular parts of yoga. It could be sun salutation, or it could be certain poses that help recharge it and draw energy away from your head into the lower extremities, right? Or juxtapositions, things like that. For some of you, it's meditation, it's breath work, that type of thing. But yeah, you're like, oh, for some of you, it's sleep. Hello. Some yoga nidra. Some taking that time to tune out, to put on some really good headphones and tune into a meditation, okay? It's not like it has to be this, oh, let me be the guru, let me be all perfect, let me be all balanced. No, it's about taking that time to turn your mind off and allow energies to begin to circulate and to cycle through you, okay? But do check your source of where they're coming from, all right? So this is somehow you feel about what I had to say. It's what you had to say, baby. I'm just the microphone. Hang on. I'm just the microphone, but it is key. It is key for many of you, okay? And it's the moving of your key, the moving of your energy, the mastery of yourself, and realizing that what leads up to that choice. You're feeling some sort of energy, some sort of way. Do you realize you can shift your state just by shifting your mind, shifting your thought, shifting your possession? Yeah, don't even go get in it. You know, like people when they don't want to eat certain things that they're addicted to, they just don't bring it in the house. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Enough of that. Enough of that. So we've got the Queen of Hearts coming on in. You like, Joy, you getting deep up in my business. You need to get out of my business. I'm like, you trying to fly high. You like, no, you going deep, girl. I'm like, you trying to fly high. I'm like, no, you going deep, girl. Let's go deep. If that's where you're wanting to go with yourself, that's some of these things. There are things that are beneficial to you and beneficial for you. They're beneficial for your mindset. This somehow bothers you. We have cannabinoid receptors, and it has been seen, observed through different scientific aspects that they have found that we must have cannabis within ourselves, just like we have endorphins and things like that. For it to be a receptor, it wouldn't be for something outside of us, is what they found. They believe through meditation or other forms of refining the mind, connecting to the mind. In my case, I say know thyself. Knowing yourself, like feeling that creative urge and going to live it out, right? Feeling the need to go for a run and giving yourself permission to go run. Those are the connections to yourself that begin to afford you this cycle of the high that you truly seek, okay? Ooh, and you talking about bounty coming to you. Okay, yeah, your appetite will be restored in a good way. Your appetite, your eyes, your clarity, your vision, your work ethic, those things are going to return to you. This is you talking to you, okay, friend? I'm just sitting here moving cards for you, baby. I love you. And then we have the 5 of diamonds. Your energy. Okay. Since we're stepping all up in it, I got my mud boots on. Let's just keep on going. I was out for a hike before we got here. So if you don't like the hair, just forgive. That's where I was, all up in some bushes. It was crazy. But your energy will begin to be restored to you. And not just your energy of your kidneys, where you come from, your purpose, but also your pleasure. Your pleasure energy will begin to return to you. So enough with that. Here's some card creeping on out here, trying to get over here to the swift, absolute assurance of Miss Sunshine, this connection, this opening and making space for yourself. We have the Lady of Cups. Then you'll begin to pay attention to what you should be paying attention to. Not empty, lost endeavors, not this high and lofty idea of yourself, but the true swimming with the fishes, the true getting in that free flow, that space that when you begin to connect with yourself and cycle with yourself, it's not even just the high that you've desired, it's the love that you desire as well. Okay? Because Gemini is so much a people person, but you also so expend it and bend the balance so much that direction. Remember that when you shine in your full radiance, you don't have to do that type of energy. It comes out of your abundance because you're centered in your balance. And that's where your flow, your camaraderie begins to return to you and begins to come and feed into you and pour into you. It'll be a more balanced connection. That's what they're talking about here. Okay. So let's move you back. You still ain't ready to move. All right. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? There's something else. Why would you want to replace yourself when you are the queen bee or the king bee? You the honey up in the hive. Try and drag this out. Pure nature. Okay, well, that's piggybacking on Miss Sunshine there. Nearly naked. What you want to be nearly naked about? What do you want me to know? You want me to know something about this beautiful rose bush that you are. You're a really natural person. And it's interesting because you kind of are saying, where can I go to be nearly naked out in nature? I don't know, friend. But I can tell you, my neck of the woods where we live, if people are caught like that, even in the most remotest of areas, it is seen as a sex offender. That's how they classify it. So I need to let you know that. But I don't know where. It could be camping in a tent, right? That has that little flap that zips off where you can see the stars, but it's still meshed and sealed in. And then you're on top of your sleeping bag, all however you need to, right? Or maybe you have a tub with a window over it, opening that window and you know, getting it when the sun or the moonlight can stream on in on you. It's being creative like that, making and affording yourself that opportunity to be your raw, pure, natural self. Okay? Set the tent up in your own backyard. On your rooftop, not the roof. But we have rooftop balconies here, that type of thing. Okay, friend? So something like that. You just want to say it. You just want to expose it. I don't even know. You're talking about the morning dew, girl. I want to read the harvest. The harvest of all these ideas. But they're down below where you haven't even paid attention to them. You're sitting on more than gold, baby. You're sitting on diamonds. And that's all I'm going to say there. That's all I'm going to say there because you're revealing your truth to me here. And I see you. I see you. Raw, pure, beautiful, natural, whole, amazing. Flaws and all. That doesn't even matter. Y'all see me. I've got flaws all over the place. And for whatever reason is what is coming forth through you that shares the love. This key. Right? This master key, this moving of your energy that helps people level up, that love that you have, that freedom that you have, that connection that he's smiling at. Princess Sora's over here like feeling the love of being bold, being forthcoming, sharing the fullness of who you are, which is a rare quality in itself. Even if it's through the page, that's okay. That's okay. And that's what makes you above the rest. And that doesn't put anybody else down. Okay, by being above them does not put anyone down. By giving yourself and offering yourself the advantage of your chart, of who you are, of these benefics, remember it puts the sun in your center. It causes you to flow and abound. It causes you to be protected and to proliferate, which is also good for everyone else. Because if they're having to come into your energy and out of your energy, then that's putting them at a disadvantage as well. Even if it seems to look good on the outside. They're learning to be fed instead of learning to fish, right? They're coming to show up with a plate instead of coming to show up with a helping hand. There's a big difference going on here. And she's like, double up on that helping hand. She's like, help yourself to yourself. Take a big old slice of yourself, baby. Sit back and enjoy your juicy, delicious, fine self. 5 of Wands. Look at that dance. This is the dance of love. There'll be a little bit of a struggle going on with this, but you know how to go and you know what direction you want to go in. You haven't totally figured out just yet, but I'll tell you to go easy on the criticism. Go easy on, that's where you get bogged down. That's where you can kind of get locked up. And that's where you can be your own undoing. And because, like here, they're not landing blows. They're more checking. So you can check yourself, but don't wreck yourself. Okay, friend? So here, that one's coming on out too. And M brings the joining of the 2 of Cups. Look at you on the page with yourself. This could be your lover, your friend, your whoever, you whatever, right? But this is you empower going on the same page, not having to keep doing that extracurricular work of this. It shows that you've clearly bypassed this. Because face-to-face is head-to-head, is confrontation, it's competition, it's that sort of thing. This is alignment. This is synergy. This is center-G. And that makes your moon quite happy. It makes your mind quite calm. It calms everything down and it brings it into place. So remember, friend, wrap this up. Bring it into completion. Bring it to an ending. This spinning, this denying, this suppressing. All right. And go into the truth of what you really know, what is under there, because you will begin to see quickly why others have always responded to you that way. And you'll start to move forward in it. And then you'll taste and see who you really are. And that is going to open a whole new world for you. That's going to bring this in. Okay? And you master your key. I love you, Gemini. Leave me comments down below. Talk to me. Color my world with your love. Tell me what's going on. Remember to give it a thumbs up, like, and share. Okay? Stop back by again real soon and check out Freaky Friday is coming for you. I love you. Bye.